Hi, welcome to today's short video on custom logic tracing. In this video, we will try to understand how the custom logic tracing works. So this app is being provided by SAP to identify the different custom logic implementations or custom objects during a business flow. Let's try an example. The first step would be to start the trace. We need to provide a name for the trace. Let's call it the BP creation flow. So this trace has been enabled for our user. Let's press on start. The next step would be to navigate to the business app that we want to trace. Let's go to manage business partner. Once we are inside the manage business partner app, we are going to create a new BP. Let's create a person. We will select a business role. Let's say we select a contact person. The next step would be to create the BP. Let's call it as Albert Jones. We would select the country as AU. We would select the region as New South Wales. We press create and then we will just press on create. Let's wait for the screen to load. Yep. So now let's press the create button. So we can see here an error has been returned to the user which says the BP creation for AU is provided. Now, in our previous video, we had seen how to implement the custom logic, and this particular message is coming from that custom logic. Let's go back to our trace. We are going back to the custom logic tracing app. We would say finish the trace. We can see a new line item has appeared in the finished traces. Now let's go into the details of this trace. As we can see on the left hand side, it says that the body implementation ZZ1 underscore BP validation has been triggered. And if we click on the line item, we can also see that what was exported or what was changed in that body implementation. And we can see from here that the message BP creation has been failed has been raised from this body implementation. So this is how we identify the custom logic in a business flow. Now, in the next step, we will log into our backend and see how the body implementation looks like. Let's navigate to SE18 and put in the body name cmd underscore validate underscore BP. This is the same extension point which we had implemented in the earlier video as a key user. Let's go to the display. Now let's go to the implementation section. So here we can see the body implementation name and the enhancement implementation. This name matches with the name that we had earlier provided as the key user extension. Now let's go inside the body. On the right hand side, you can see the option customizing, and this one says customizing supported. That is the key user extension. Let's go to the implementation class. So once we are inside the class, we can see here the code that which we had written as a key user is reflected. In future, if we have to debug this flow, we can just put an external breakpoint in the code and then this would be triggered. That's all for today's video. See you in the next one.